back here at the Smith Road Oval. Paul Manning. I'm far from town. I'm in the country. I'm in West Bay. I'm at the JP Oval. Paul Manning just slapping that one over cover from James Slush. Talking foolishness. From Andre Palmer. Paul Manning just slapping that one over cover for 3. And the score goes on to 3 without loss. And second over, the second ball of the first over. Let me get my thoughts together. As Bowles Slush slaps that one down to cover. One more. So the opening bowler is Andre Palmer, and the opening batsmen are Paul Manning and James Slush. And the reply, this is the reply to 162 for the loss of 6 wickets. As Andre comes in again, bowls, and Paul is covering up defense, pushing it back along the wicket. The bowler picks up the ball, walks back to his mark with some purpose. Busy looking bowler, bustling run up. Good medium pace. As he comes in, Paul Manning moves away. Umpire Hewitt signals dead ball. As he has to go back and try again. He busts in, balls. Down the leg side, wrapped on the pad. He should run away for 4 leg byes. 4 leg byes. So this is a good start here. An enterprising start to this, to get at this 162. That was the ball down the leg side. Paul came inside to turn it away, but it's wrapped on the, it was touched the pad, and Linton came around and was unsuccessful in getting it, and it came down to the boundary for 4 leg byes. That boosted the total. Comes in again, Bowes. Oh, slow ball, was deceived. Paul was going for a big drive, and he had to make some adjustments and just tap it on the onside and go through for a quick single. That's the end of the first over. And at the end of the first over, then the score is updated, I'll tell you. But sure, 4 was hit. So it has to be at least 8 runs. Coming from this end now would be Marlon Satahu. Youth player, national youth player. He will be bowling to Paul Manning. Willis is marshalling his troops. See some hands going in all directions. Okay, Sadahu has the ball in his hand. For Sadahu, who can be, he has some pace, but he can be erratic at times. Patrick is having a conversation with this captain. Tactical conversation, no doubt. Patrick Heron, who should be the leading run scorer in this competition. Comes in. First ball. Bowes, good ball. Paul Mann is covering up. Good ball by Marlon Satahu. First ball. Right on target. As he goes back to his mark. Turns again. Chips comes in. Balls. And Paul Manning smashes that one through the mid-wicket region for 4. It was pitched up. He went for a big heave. I've got the inside portion of the bat. Not the most technical of shots, but very productive and effective. So he creamed it through mid-wicket for 4. Came on the front foot and just smashed it through mid-wicket for 4. Right. Satterwho comes in again. Bows to Manning. And short, and Manning pulls that one away for 4 more. Short ball. Short finally didn't have a chance. Goes past the short finally for 4. Score goes on to 17 for the loss of no wicket in 9 balls. Gregory Smith is having a conversation with Satterwho, who is hoping for better results as he comes in, bows. And Paul swings at that one to the yard stump. White call and signal by the umpire. But they still get a run with the white. Umpire Young with his arms out. Scare crush. Another conversation with Satterwho. Slosh looks around. Settles. Cuts out again, misses, wide again. Linton is having a little bit of a trouble behind the stumps. To me, those are straightforward stops, but he's just making a meal of those stops. Satterwho, as I said, can be a bit erratic. It can be erratic. He has good pace. Good ball, and that is a legitimate ball now. Good. But it was slapped down to third man for 2. And that's all they'll get. So Slosh is off the mark. Score registered 19 for the loss of no wicket. As comes in. Balls. Wide again outside the yard stump, and Linton is having trouble again, so they get an extra run. Suggest Satterwho come a bit wide off the crease to slant the ball in. He needs to settle. He needs to settle. He was ready to bowl before he even settled. Let's see what happens here. Comes in balls wide again. Call again by the umpire. There's a change in the field now. Danny Ram has gone to third man. Short, fine leg. The 2 players exchange fields. Gregory talking to Marlon again. Satterwho. Satterwho comes in again. Bowls. Good ball. Paul turns that one gently onto the onside and gets a single. So this is the 5th ball of the over. Has been bowled. 5 balls, legitimate balls has been bowled. As Marlon, we're coming again. Balls. And Paul goes for the pull. He's wrapped on the thigh. They get a run. Leg by. So the score registers 24 for the loss of no wicket in over number 2. 24 for not in over number 2. Palmer will bowl the third over. So Palmer will be bowling to Slush, James Slush. Slush says over his back. Palmer comes in bowls. Slush steers that one down to short third man. Can't score. Short ball. Fended it off. Control. It was a control shot. Control fend. Short third man. No run. So a little sanity has been brought back to the game now. As comes in again. Balls. And Slush hits that one back to the past the bowler. Down to mid on. Gets a single. So the score goes on by 1. Registered 25 for the loss of 0 in the third over. The outcome comes in again. Balls. Paul screams that one over point for 4. What a shot. Pitched up. Square slap over point for 4. 4 glorious runs. Pitched up ball and Paul just came for length on it and deliberately lifted it over point. Beautiful square drive. Fantastic square drive. Lifted over point for 4. Palmer again. Again, Paul isn't ready. Walks away. Can be a bit frustrating for a bowler. As Palmer comes in again, bowls. Paul is covering up. Good ball. Good ball. Paul covers up. No run. He's bowling to mid on, mid wicket, sharp, fine leg, mid off, cover, extra cover. Balls down the leg set again, wrapped on the pad, and they go for a quick single. Just curry for a quick leg by. Good calling by Slush. Score rushes to 30 for the loss of no wicket in the third over. Wow. Comes in again. Balls. And Slush hammers that one over extra cover for 4. Pitched up on this track. Just got to hit the ball through the line. Hammers that one over extra cover for 4. Good shot. So Greenies are after a good start. Greenies want to spoil Northwestern's quest for a semi-final place. I said earlier that Greenies could be a spoiler in this match. I suppose there's going to be a change in bowling. Gregory Smith will take over from Saduhu, who was very erratic in his first over. And he can be erratic. I don't know if it's new ball, I don't know if it's body movement, but when he's bowling the nets, he's okay. But when he comes in the match, he gets a little erratic and makes some errors. And then when he starts to bowl wides, like he loses confidence, shape, everything. So he continues all the time. Gregory Smith now, he'll be bowling to Paul Manning. In the power play, he'll be bowling over number 4. He has a peculiar action, falls away and slants the ball in. So he's predominantly an in-swing bowler. Comes in bowls. But Paul, in-swing, out-swing, whatever. Paul Manning doesn't care. Paul Manning came and slapped that one through extra cover for 4. Between extra cover and mid-off for 4. He just came forward and just slapped it for 4. Magnificent shot. I wonder if I can see a replay of that one. Okay. Greggy comes in again, leans away, slap balls again, and Paul is covering up. Playing that one back along the wicket. Gregory comes in, balls to Manning. Manning is tucking that one down to short for a leg. This should be a run out. No, it's not. How is not a run out? I don't know. You can't play a ball, a fast ball, tuck it down to short for your leg, straight to the man, and get a single. Well, they did. So he picked up, threw it back to the keeper. The throw was erratic, but I think he would have been there anyhow. Manning. Balls, and Paul just pushes that one into the extra cover region. Straight to Heron, no run. Comes in again, balls. Down the leg side. Went for a big hit, big heave. That was a slow ball though. Well disguised. So Manning played before his time, wrapped on the pad. The umpires, Manning just lost his head there for this one now. This was a slow ball. He went for a big hit, and it lobbed to mid-off, but there was no mid-off. Long off came in and saved 2. So at the end of over number 4. 4, over number 4. Wow. The score is 41 for the loss of no wicket. Wow. The 5th over now will be bowled by changing bowling. There's a change in bowling. The new bowler is Ryan Palmer. Look at new bowler. He's right-handed. Oh yeah. Palmer on the boundary, but I don't know who this guy is. Okay, the new baller, he's coming in now. He'll be balling to Slosh. Comes in, balls to Slosh. Down the right side. Wide call. Davian Carr. Left-hander. From the wicket balls. Palmer goes for a big hit, but he only gets it to long on. Slosh, you say. Davian Carr. Slosh goes for a big hit, gets it to long on. So Slosh goes on to 11. Paul Manning has done the bulk of the scoring. So Carr will be bowling to Manning, who seems to be in impeccable touch today. Impeccable touch. Carr bowls to Manning. Manning drives, misses. Went for the big drive, miss. Carr has a peculiar action. Left hand, bowling left hand, left arm, wrong the wicket, but he's side on. But he gets side on to me. He looks as if he gets side on a bit too early. But that is his style. Bowls. Manning is driving that one down to long on. Mid on, no run. Unnecessary throw that caused a run. Never seen anything. Well, I've seen these things like this. Nobody was going for a run. Sonny threw the ball at the wicket. Miss. The wicketkeeper came around to stop it, fumbled, and they got a run. Carr now would be bowling to Slosh. Carr would be bowling to Slosh, and Carr comes in, bowls to Slosh. Slosh pulls that one over the leaping Patrick Heron, but it is saved at the mid wicket boundary, so they get one. So this score is galloping on. It needs to be stopped. This is only over number 5. Carr comes in, bowls. Manning slaps that one out to cover. They will get 2. So score goes on to 44 without loss. Carr comes in, bowls, full toss. And Paul heaves that one to back was clear. They go for 1. They come back. No, it goes into the boundary. Can't see over there, but the man came around, couldn't reach it. So the score is registering 52 for the loss of no wicket. James Slash is on 10. Paul Mann is on 20. And Paul Mann is on 22. I wonder if there's a true reflection of the score. Paul Mann is only on 22. Paul Mann is struck 1, 2, 3. 17 balls. Paul Mann is 22 runs. Slash on 19. So, back here, 52 for the loss of none. Over number 5, they're galloping on. Smith Bowes and Paul Slash lost that one down to long off. Long off comes the run. You get one. Corbin is praying that this team loses this match, that Greenies win this match, because he wants to get into the playoffs. Bowes to Manning, and Manning comes back and just punches that one. A good punch, but too hard and too straight to extra cover. Straightish extra cover. Can't score. Bowes to Manning again, and Manning is dabbing that one down to third man, short third man. He gets a single. Wyatt comes in. The score goes on to 54. Bowes. Oh, that was well pitched up. Out to the man at straightish extra cover again. Can't score. Gregory Smith again. Bowling to Slosh. Slosh heaves that one into the onside. Long on comes in. Affects the save. One more run. Bowes again. So at the end of the power play, over number 6, Greenies, 55 without loss. They are on course for a victory here, but anything can happen. I think Vic Daniran will come in now, most likely, and he will use his wiles and his tricks to slow down the scoring. I'm sure he's going to use his wiles and his tricks to score this, to slow down the scoring. Linton is under the stumps. Omar is setting the field, most likely in concert with Vic Daniram. And the field he has would be short fine leg, short mid wicket, long on, mid wicket, long off, cover on the boundary, extra cover, backward point, and a sharp third man. That is his field. Danny Rand comes in, Bowes, and that slap down to long off for one. It's over number 7. He's hoping to slow this rapid rate. Comes in. See what transpires here. Manning is fiddling with his footmarks. Anyhow, it comes in, Bowes. And Manning comes back and cuts that one behind the point. They go for 1. They go for 2. Willis picks it up, sends it back to the board, to the wicket keeper. So they get 2 more runs. This is good batting here by the Greenies team, but it's a good batting wicket. Bowes. Manning hits that one into the covers. This should be a run out. No, it's not. They go for 1. They come back for 2. What happens? This is an overthrow. Wyatt came in, tried to affect the run out, threw at the stump, missed the stumps. I'm not sure if Linton got there, but then it went out to the mid-wicket region, who came in and saved another extra. Or they could have run two, but they only got one. The balls again, and Paul comes forward. Defense, no run. Then run balls is over very quickly. Turns around, comes in. Balls. And Manning loves that one. Where will it go? Went for six. Over long off, long on. Long on came around. Wide long on. It was straight long on, came around. Couldn't get there. And it dropped into the boundary for six. This one he cuts and misses. So over number 7, at the end of over number 7, the score is 66 without loss. Paul Manning is on 34. So this will be over number 8. Willis will be born over number 8, hoping to slow the proceedings. Westers were hoping that Vic Danaran would have slowed it, but he didn't. Paul Madden ensured that with a magnificent 6. Over wide long on. So the 8th over will be bowled by Captain Willis. Comes in, bowls to Slosh. Drives, misses. Ball went between the batter and the stumps. So it was a good one right up in the Yorker area. Comes in again, tossed up again. Similar ball, but this time Eon drives it out to the mid-wicket boundary. 1 run. Willis will ball into Manning again, who retook his guard. Comes in, bowls. Manning goes for a pull. He stands it back to the bowler, who picks up the ball, catches the ball, and goes back. Balls again, slow ball. Slow, full toss, given the treatment. Hammered behind square for 4. Beautiful shot. Bad ball, but it still need to be hit. It was a bad ball, but Manning just put the left foot down and hammered it back with the square for 4. Willis again now. Twiddles the ball in the air, comes in. Tosses now. Paul comes on the back foot and tick that one into the long on area. 1. Score says 72 and over number 7. Over number 8, 72 on the 8th over. We have Manning, 39 off 28 runs. And Slosh is 32 off 20. I know, but So 39 and 22. Individual score is 72. Apologize for these errors. No reason for them, I don't know. So over number 9. So you need less than 112 overs. This can happen. Vic will be bowling to Manning. Manning comes back and just taps that one to backward point. No run. Vic comes in again, bowls. Pause, hits that one out to extra cover. They go for one. They should get two because he had to come in and to his left. So Paul goes on by Manning goes on by 2. The score ticks on to 74. Manning obviously goes on to 46. Comes in again, bowls, and he comes back to cut, missed, no white call. Obviously because it's in the area. Okay. Danny Rand comes in again, bowls. And Manning comes back and just taps that one. All of a sudden gets a quick single. Sunil doesn't even challenge, bothers to challenge it. Comes in again, bowls. And he slaps that one over way long on for 6. Magnificent shot. Slapped over way long on for 6. And the ball goes into the shrubbery. Scores reads 81. Individual scores again. How close is Manning to his 50? Manning is 42 of 32 and slashes. 28 off 21 balls. So this is a fantastic partnership. And I think that if Greenies had fielded a decent team early in the season, a team like this, they would have been more competitive, but they seem to be out of the competition now. Bowls again, and he drives that one again over extra cover. Mid-off comes around, saves 2 because they came for 2. End of over number 9. And he scores an 81. Scoring at exactly 9 runs over. This is magnificent going. And we have in the crowd with you, for those who follow cricket in Barbados, one Carlitos Lopez, who played for the national team on 1 or 2 occasions. He visiting us here in the Cayman Islands today. But Willis now is trying to visit Paul, who comes back and hits that one to the extra cover region. No run. Willis. Bowes. Manny comes back and pulls that one to short fine leg, but he can't get a run. Because Andre Palmer is there. And Andre Palmer is perhaps one of the fitter players comes in again, bowls. Paul comes back, goes for a cut, misses, goes to dab that one, missed. So far, Willis tightening the screws in over number 10. Comes in again, boys. Pass down. What is this? Is this for real? A single push back down to the bowler? A ball push back down to the bowler and get a single? Score goes on to 84 over number 10. So Paul is bringing it back down. Ball down. Ball. I think Slosh bowed to the pressure. He felt that every over they had to score, but this was a tight over, and Willis just bowled that one into the pitch. Slosh pulled away, go for a big heave, and was bowled. So there's a little bit of a life has been breathed into. See the replay. Digging the gun, go for a big hit, heave, miss. Willis walked away with anticipation. Come, man, come. So we have with us now Michael Reed, who is going to come and give me some long-needed assistance. At the end of this over. So 84 in the 10th over. So Willis comes in again, bowls. He taps that one. This is Akshay taps that one into the mid-wicket region to go for one. That's all they get. So at the end of the halfway mark, the 10th over, the score is 86 for the loss of the wicket of James Slosh, who was bowled. Who was bowled for. So for the other next 10 overs now, we'll have with us Michael Reed, who will take you through to the end of who will take you through to the end of the commentary.
Good afternoon, folks. It's been a wonderful outing, wonderful day, glorious sunshine, and I think the cricket gods is smiling down on Cayman Cricket today. We have an appeal there for caught behind, and yes, Naidu has just walked to the crease, has departed, caught behind. As we watch this replay now, we can see, wow, yes, seems like an on the edge. And good take by the wicketkeeper. We should have, is that Sam Foster? Striding out to the crease there. That's Troutman. Yes. Greenies has a wide mixture of cricketers, especially in the twos. You can hardly tell who is who. Sometimes they all look alike. I've been listening to the commentary most of the morning from the barber shop, and I'm trying now for the next 10 overs. Um, as the previous commentator said, I'm trying to, you know, match what he has been doing because he sounds like a seasoned commentator. Here we go now. It's Vikram now coming around the wicket. I'm calling him Vikram, not Vicky here. Coming around the wicket to bowl is first to Chopman, who is the left. Uh, he's a left-hander coming around, coming around to the left-hander. Wow, really? Oh my God! That's first ball duck there. Vikram is on target right now. He's on fire. I watched him this morning. He was on fire with the bat. Now he's on fire with the ball. Batsman disappointingly walking off. Green is in some spot of bother right now. And let's watch the replay again as you could see Vikram. Wow, seems to be a quicker one right there. Yeah, and kept low as well. Oh my God, surprise the batsman. Yes, it's I must say thanks to the team here for inviting me on set, as it seems to be a nice setup here. With this, I can say that people might be enjoying at home, but we encourage you to come out in this beautiful condition to watch some nice cricket. I can say that the cricket board is doing a fair bit to attract a lot of people locally and internationally. Here we are now. We have a new batter at the crease. That should be that should be Rowan. Yeah. Here Vikram is to and he paddles. Oh my God, that dropped short of the man at backward square there. Is that Monty? Mighty? Oh, great. I'm trying to get myself back into knowing these players. Here is Rowan again. Similar score, but similar shot, but gets two and kind of break the little bit of a deadlock that was going on for Greenies. There should be about two balls left in the over. Here's Vikram, and he's coming. One ball coming over the wicket and played in the onside again. They're looking. They will keep it at one as the over comes to an end. So the comparison at this stage, we have so they yes we have this worm going down in a kind of a downward trend at the minute. We need something from Greenies. Let's see if they can rebuild the innings here. Wow, so straight one ball down there by Willis. And he has been a very good off spinner in my days. Let's see what he can do here as he comes down, bowls over the wicket. And this slash down to the ground, dropping short. Manning is now on strike. We have Willis again. Here he comes. Bowling to Manning as he plays this one out into the offside. Picked up by yeah. Here's Willis with his third. Plays out into the as this one splits the two offside fielders. Picked up by the the man in the deep there. 1 run added to the score. We're looking at the field here as we have a backward square. We have a short third man point. Man in the offside, man in the deep, saving the boundary. Willis is here. One bowls and misfield there by the fielder in the short third man region. They want to keep it to a single. I can see Gregory Smith here is waiting for the catch on the long on boundary. Field is being adjusted slightly. Here comes the off spinner. Up as he bowls through. Wow, that was a close one there, but he got bat onto ball. Umpire comes up from square leg, signifying the end of that over. As we have a score now, 93 for 3. Yes, as we look at the batting team here, as Paul is on 46 from 30. Slash was going well, 30 from 23 there. And we have Troutman, who has lost his wicket, first ball. Rowan is now on 5, not out. There's a little bit of a water break, as we can call it. Back live as we have a bowling change. That's Mighty there as he bowls the first ball. There's a wide, way wide down the leg side. Looking at the field, we have a ring of fielders there. Short, third man, point. Mighty comes, bowls, it's going down the leg side again. And there is another, an extra ball to be bowled. And single added to the Greenies score. We have a sweeper on the offside there. We have a long on, long off, what we call a kind of a cow corner. Backward square. Mighty comes up now as he comes around the wicket this time. And this one is heaved down and over the boundary for a 6. Which, is he caught? Oh, oh my God. I could not see the field on the boundary there. And that was Rowan who is going for, I think, just 5. I thought that was that ball. I thought that ball was out of the park. But I was blinded by, so many different elements there. Maybe it's the roost on the ground. We have a lot of chickens on the ground here, picking up all kinds of things, So we have Foster now, who is walking to the crease and in discussion with his now partner Paul as to how they're going to be attacking or go at the score. I think Greenies was in a fairly good position before the wicket of the skipper. But now Greenies is down to 95 for 4 wickets after 12.1 overs. Remember, the balls before this were way wide until the Mighty came around the wicket. Here he comes again. Plays out on the onside. Cautiously, I would say. Speedy Vikram comes in to feel that ball. Very good throw, very good feeling. Mighty again, this is his second ball. His first legitimate ball yielded a wicket. And this is played out by Paul into the offside where it is fielded by the previous bowler, Willis. Good fielder in there. Tossed up. And slightly dealt with by Paul. Let's see again. Paul should have a good idea of how the wicket is playing. Mighty again around the wicket, tossed up, and plays back down the pitch. Still on 96 for 4. Last ball of this over is about to be bowled. Here is Mighty. Up on bowls, tossed up again, and I think he got some bat on it. End of the over. So we have 7 overs to go. And 67 is needed. So Greenies will need 9.5 runs and over. Let's see. Greenies, I think, have a few people who could go at this, but at the moment, Willis is bowling steadily from the pavilion end. He's now taking his time to set the field. Ring of fielders on the outside. Here's Willis. Up to the wicket. Bowls and plays out on the onside. I think they'll only get one. Willis himself, who is a wicket keeper, settles behind that ball, prevents any chance of an overthrow. Here's he again. Wow. And that's played out on the not too far away from the wicket itself, but they scampered through for a single. Foster again on strike from Willis, being delayed by the umpire there while the field settles behind the batsman. Willis now begins to set his field as he's ushering out the deep mid-wicket fielder. Deep plays in the onside, and they're not thinking about a second. Willis with his fourth ball, coming up, ball to Paul. Paul is playing that one behind square, and they will get at least two. Let's see what the throw looks like. The throw is a little bit short, and they return for a third. So I think that loud clapping you're hearing there is for Paul's 50. He has stuck around for the Greenies, playing an anchor role while ticking the score over. Wickets kept on falling at the other end. But here is Willis to Foster. Big backlift there to a straight ball. Plays out into the onside. And they get another single. Paul is back on strike to face the last ball of Willis's over. He pulls away and tries to cut that out into the offside, but misses. And there are some oohs and ahs there from the fielders. Over has come to an end. We're looking now at 6 overs, and Robert will, who is the mathematician right here, will tell me what the rate. So I'm being told that now they need 60 off 6, which, is the over rate has gone up to the required rate. Yes, has gone up to 10 and over. Here's Mighty around the wicket to bowl to Sam, and he's played out on the onside, and they're looking for a second, which they will get because the fielder has fumbled. Hard now to see who is on the far boundary. We're looking at Sunil and Gregory down there. Mighty again. That one is tossed up, passes the bowler. The bowler as he fielded it slightly. Still getting a run. We have 3 out of the 10 that Greenies is supposed to be getting out of this over so far. Where is the boundary coming from? We're looking for it. Wow, that's an attempt to actually hit a boundary there, but it only goes to deep mid-wicket. Batsman coming back for a second, as there was a delay from Sunil himself in getting rid of the ball. Here we go. I'm sure Paul is going to be having a look at this one again. Plays out into the offside where the fielder coming off the boundary. Who is the fielder there? Yeah, that's young Sato. Nice to see these youngsters. Uh, I'm being told now it's Wyatt. Nice to see these youngsters adding another dimension to the Cayman Cricket. Hope we'll get some more in. Here we come again, and that one was slashed to point, and there's another young fielder there. As we are talking about young cricketers, can I get the name of that guy? Who is at point? That is Wyatt. I'm being told, wow. And this one now is a little bit of innovation taking place from Sam Foster. Previous ball, he found the field at point, but now he, yes, Wyatt and Sato. I'm getting used to the youngsters. Yes. So that's another over coming to an end. Oh my God. And from my count, I think we might have gotten about 5 or 8 out of that over. Right. So now we are looking at 52 runs to required of 5 overs. Somebody has to take it on from here. Let's see who is going to be coming from the. I think we have a change of bowling from the pavilion end. Not sure how many overs or if Willis has been bowled out. Yes, Robert, it's time to look at the bowling stats here. As we have Andre Palmer. I think that is Andre Palmer. Yes, who has 2 overs for 14, run rate of 7. But he's being brought back into the attack right now with the number 6 on his back. A little bit of a dreadlock on the top of his head. And the man with 0, who is, I think, Vikram, coming to talk to him down there. Vikram has not done any laundry this week and is wearing the manager's jersey. So he was managing well this morning. So here is Andre Palmer now to bowl up to the wicket, bowling to. Oh my God! And that is a cheeky run there, and Palmer attempted to show off some of his footballing skills. Kicked the ball, missed, but is backed up in the field there by, I think, Sunil coming from the point area. Andre Palmer, a good bowler. Haven't faced him myself, as we both played on the same team, I think, last year. It's been so far away. Long time I've been in and out of cricket. We have a little bit of an adjustment being made on the field right now as we have long leg into play. Palmer, left-handed. Wow, there's a misfield down there, and they're going to be looking for a second. That was short, third man. I think that's one of our youngsters. That's Wyatt, yes. Who misfield. I know there can be a little bit of a devil in these fields sometimes, you know. See all these chickens picking up all the worms. Here is Andre, left-handed, around the wicket to bowl to. Wow, that's a full toss there, and it's hit down backward of square, and it will run into the boundary right now. That's a little bit of a free gift. Easter eggs coming early. Some people would say Christmas coming early. I don't know what's which season is the best time for gifts? I think it's Christmas. Easter is just around the corner. Easter is when you get eggs, huh? Right, so Green is on the way now with trying to get the run rate up as he is bold as Andre Palmer bowls this one into the pitch and misjudged by the batsman. A terrible misjudge as he went for an almighty heave. And there goes another wicket for the Greenies. Yes, we're looking at the replay now. Runs up. And I think bowling that into the pitch really done the batsman as the ball did not come off as quickly as he thought it would. And it could also be that the bowler himself was a little bit clever in bowling a slower one, deceiving the batsman, Sam Foster. Here we go now with number 29 on his back, heading out. This is the Greenies wicket keeper. Stephen McLaughlin, I believe. I am getting the correct name right now. He's a left-hander, taking his guard. Anyways, anyone listening or watching this commentary, please forgive us for misspelling Mr. Stevens' last name. Having a hard time figuring out some penmanship. Let's see what Steven can do now as Andre comes up around the wicket. Bowls to him. And outside the off stump, as he plays, bat looks a little bit far away from the ball there. The camp of the Northwester camp now seems to be happy. Here is Palmer, up to the wicket. And that's a straight one there. I think that one, I'm not sure, well, wasn't? Yes, I'm being told wouldn't have been a catch. I think it came off the pads. And as we come to the end of over number 16, we have 4 to go. 45 of 24 balls. Wow, my arithmetic is not so bad at all. My arithmetic is not so bad. But let's look at the skills of the Greenies right now as Paul aims to take strike from Vikram, who is a clever bowler himself. I know he has to be looking out for those quicker ones. I'm enjoying myself in the commentary booth right now. And the overs are going so fast. I remember Dalbert telling me that I'm here for 10 overs, and that was just a few minutes ago. And not good news for the Greenies camp as Vikram comes up. And there is a really good stroke there. Splits the onside fielders. And that runs into the boundary for 4 runs. Paul is on the hunt for the rest of the runs here. I think he's going to be aiming to take most of the strike. Let's see what the response of Vikram is. That one comes up and bowls into the pads. dug out by Paul. It goes down to short. There's a change in the field as the new batsman is on strike. Let's see. Wow. Stephen. And I think, yes, there has to be a change in the field because he's left-handed. So we're looking at a field now where there's a short third man. There is a no. There's a. I would think that they would want to have a. Oh my God! He went for an almighty strike. If I was the batsman there, I would be looking to get the non-striker on strike, and mid-wicket was left vacant. He did not attempt to push the ball at all anywhere inside the circle. He wanted the ball to be flying over the boundary, subsequently got bowled. And we're looking at the replay now. As we could see, Vikram comes up. And yes, there was no intention of, getting his partner on strike. He just went for an almighty swipe across, playing across the line there, There's a little bit of a team meeting going on, and batsmen themselves getting themselves together. All right. So our own statistician, Robert, will tell us now that we're looking at the run rate of, what's the run rate there, Robert? 11.43. He's so meticulous that he's given me even the fractions. Yes. So, how many balls to go? We have another 2 balls to go. And this batsman seemed to have no clue playing across the line to that ball there. Last ball with from Vikram. Let's see what this will be. It plays out into the offside and he's looking for a single. Imagine that. The tail ender and on the last ball of the over wanted to have a single, that would have left the seasoned batsman who is who is most potent at getting these runs, if at all. But it's something that these guys will have to learn, and be a little bit more aware. Anyways, it's going to be Palmer again, and this is going to be his last over. And he's going to be bowling to the seasoned batsman. We have Gregory Smith as he's walking up, taking a position at the long off. We need 40, the Greenies will need 40 of 18 balls. 40 runs from 18 balls. That's almost, that's 12 points, I can tell you, from my limited arithmetic. That's more than 12. and we are saved by the bell. I was told it's 13.3, so I'm not incorrect. Here comes Palmer now. Bowling to Paul, and Paul pulls this one on the onside. They are looking for 2, but here we go. Our youngster coming into play, and lashes that one in. So preventing Paul from being on strike. And Lobster is on strike. He's, from what I can see here, is taking a leg stump guard. You know, is that Lobster? Oh, that's Sykes. Okay, tell you they all look alike. And that plays on the onside. Willis comes up to field. That's a second ball from this over. And we either going to be seeing fireworks with the stumps or fireworks with the ball. Okay, that's a dot ball there. Ah, that's 2 runs. We are the commentary room is now invaded with kids wanting to see what's going on. As now we're looking at Palmer, round the wicket, left-handed, bowling to Paul, and Paul is digging that. That's a very good ball as well. He's playing that one on the onside, and they're coming back for 2. There is potential overthrow, but is cleaned up by one of the youngsters. And watching now beside me is Mr. Tyler Reed. Mr. Reed, would you like to be a cricketer? Yes?
Yes.
You would like to be. Okay, he said yes. So there is hope for Cayman. Here is Andre up to the wicket now, bowling to Paul, and he slashes that one, splitting the ring of fielders, and is getting 2 as well. Yes, that was some good running there. However, I don't think, in my opinion, those 2s are really helping the Cayman cause, the Greenies cause, as we need some boundaries. Mr. Manning himself looks tired. He's hunching on his 2 feet and his bat. Let's see what he can pull off here. Palmer bowls. And that's a very good ball outside the off stump, taken by the keeper. He's doing a very good job as he has come to the end of his spell. And there are only, I must say, only 2 overs to go. 32 runs of 12. And run rate now has climbed to 16 runs and over. From the other end, there is this Mighty again? Let's see the. That's Mighty being brought back into the attack. I think Vikram came into the attack earlier to get some wicket. And this is a very good ball. Slow ball. It's played out into the onside. And they did not take a run. I think they turned down the opportunity for a run as Paul wants to be on strike. And this one again played out into the onside. And there are 2 runs. Outside. Here is Mighty to Paul. Wow, and that's going straight up in the air and is caught, is latched onto by Willis himself, who, like I said earlier, is a wicket keeper. So, and he's a good fielder in those areas. Um, what we would, as locals here in the Cayman Islands, would call the fireman, is walking out to replace Manning. Let's see if he can, uh, you know, turn this match on its head by producing some fireworks, you know. So Roger walks to the crease. Roger Gale to face Mighty. And I don't know, Robert, what do you guys call that end? I know this end is called the pavilion end. What's the other end called? The northern end. Okay. All right. Getting used to. Yes. Let's see. Roger now. He comes, his first ball is hit high up in the air and is caught in the mid-wicket region, deep mid-wicket. Caught there by the reliable Gregory Smith. He's not going to drop those. He's not going to be dropping those at all. And um, if he wasn't going to catch that, there was going to be Vikram there who was covering him. And I know we can understand Rogel Gale came there to put on some fireworks, but no, it wasn't to be. But now he's replaced by the man that is called the Big Show. He's now swinging his bat and walking to the crease. Big Show is for the big times. So let's see what he can produce. So Mr. Big Show, Ian Morris, has walked down to the crease. Big, built guy. I don't know what his contribution with the ball was today, but I'm sure he doesn't want to go into the Greenies fine session not scoring at least 10 and not very good strike rate. So as we look at it now, it's Mighty around the wicket to bowl to him. And there was an almighty heave there, and they're looking for 2 because, wow, I think he made it back. Yes. Yeah, it's probably the first time I've seen him run that fast, you know. But he made it. He made up ground when he realized that he was behind the 8 ball. So there is a little bit of a respect for him because we can see cow corner, long on, long off. Even a sweeper is on the boundary there for him. Either that or they're being cautious. Man is moved around. Mighty comes up now, and that was down the leg side, and his misfielded but they will still stay on one wide, which is going to yield Greenies 2 extras. That wasn't so mighty by Mr. Mighty, but let's see what he can do. Here we go now. Let's see what's. Oh my God, and that was tossed up. And the batsman totally misjudged and is bowled. Another wicket in the dying moments. Let's see. Let's have a look at a quick replay here. See that the ball is tossed up. The batsman is nowhere close. He's just looking to magically get this ball out of the ground, but he's beaten. So here we go. I don't know. Here we go. And looking at the worm chart here in the 10th over is where things started to change as Greenies started heading down. As you could see that, you know, no, we're steadily climbing, you know, 10 over and up. Greenies kept on going down. This is the last over. Last over? Last over requires only 25. The last over requires only 25. Only 25. 25 and over. Now, let's see what Gregory Smith can produce. Big show. And there's an almighty heave. They declined the single. Wow, I tell you how. I tell you how well rated this guy is. All right. So the field is still being adjusted in the Cow Corner region. Here is Smith again. And there is the man Big Show. Heave one over the top, but it's cut off there at long off by Vikram. And they settled for only one. But Gregory again, up. This one plays out behind square. That's another run, but come on. We need, Greenies needed fireworks, but there wasn't to be. Gregory again, bowling these overs quickly. And wow, played out into the offside. A quick return there. Gets the non-striker back. The other end wanted to see what he could produce because there were some singles that were turned down. Two balls to go. This is one of them. Plays out into the onside. And misfield, as we were talking about these youngsters, I think they're a little bit hungry and ready for their Sunday dinner. But this is the last ball. They got, I think, 2 that time. But we could say the fat lady may have sung. She has, as the innings has come to an end with the last ball being a wicket. And we're going to have a quick replay again, as you can see. You ready for the quick replay? Yes, Mr. Smith. Batsman is waiting. number 13, on his back. And good ball, good straight ball there, but, played across the line. I must say thank you guys for inviting me to say a few words in this dressing room, in this, talking about the dressing room like I'm a player, in, in this commentary booth. It's been wonderful here, and I'm hoping that I might be invited back again one of these days. Have a good day, everyone, and thanks for watching, as I'm going to be passing this over to Robert himself. Right. Yes, before I run off, we are going to be doing the summary here as sent in. The toss was won by Greenies, won the toss and sent the Nor'westers in. They posted 162 for 6 with Vikram getting 73 of 42. Daniram? Yeah, Vikram Daniram. Yeah, I've been calling him Vikram all this time. Willis got 36 of 32. A little bit on the slow side there, but he's stuck in. Mighty got 20 from 13. Sam Foster, the Greenies bowling, he got 2 for 34, 1 for 15 of Troutman, and Hodgkinson is the guy who we were trying to figure out who he was. 1 wicket from his 2 overs, 17 runs. When it comes to the Greenies' turn, Mr. Manning, he's stuck out there, and he got 67 from, is that 58? It looks like there. And Slosh, the skipper, got 30. I think he went at the wrong time from 28. Foster got a quick fire 15 from 13, 11. And we can see Mighty at the top there getting 4 wickets for 18 runs. Danny Ram, 3 for 30. And Gregor Smith, 1 from 14 for 14. So again, it's a good all-round performance by the Nor'westers, as they can, go back to their camp and feel really good about this match. It was a good batting performance by. Right. So as we look at the points table, I could see that Paramount is on top with 18 points, followed by Chiles on 15. The Nor'westers, they're on 12. The West Bays equally on 12. And Cayman Super Kings on 9. We have Cayman Brack on 3. Greenies 2 on 3. And Taminado yet to get off the mark. So that's it for commentary from me this evening, and on behalf of the rest of the commentary team. I must say it's been a good outing, as I can see now that Danny Ram, who has 72 and I think gotten 3 wickets from his allotted overs, is now the man of the match. It's a pretty good performance there. Congratulations, young man. I'm out.
want to thank the viewers for tuning in to JPO Oval today to watch a match between Norwesters and Greenies. It was an entertaining match. And I must invite you to next week's play on Sunday again, where the Division 2 of Daniel Morris T20 will continue. It's winding down to the end, and it's looking like a very interesting finish for the top four to move into the semifinals. So join us next week, Sunday, when we stream these games from the Cayman Islands, Jimmy Powell Oval. We will be happy to have you. Have a great week, everybody.